coming in here. I'm on Instagram and I've got Facebook. So you get to choose your platform and go ahead and share the video. If you're on Instagram, the video is only going to be live for 24 hours. And then Facebook, I love this platform because the video is just kind of there for a while. Hi guys. Woo! Instagram, you just flew off of the stand, man. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We're talking about something that I know lots of people want to know more about, and that is essential oils. What's going on? Oh, of course, Instagram's going to give me a hard time here. Hang on, guys. Okay. We are talking about essential oils for women's health, okay? So there's lots of things, especially if you have like specific issues, of course, like thyroid, PCOS, those types of things. We have specific protocols for you to support your body coming back to balance, because guess what? Your body wants to come back to balance. It's biology. Our systems will fight to come back to homeostasis. But today, this is like general female support, okay? So I went ahead and selected some of the things that I hear a lot of people ask for more support around, okay? So that is, you know, hormone imbalance. Now there's a lot of different types of hormone imbalance, so I'm sharing with you a nice umbrella support that will hit up multiple hormones that could need support in coming back to balance. We're going to talk about oils for libido because, hello, who doesn't sometimes need some of that, right? Stress can get in the way of that. So I'm going to share with you my favorite essential oil blend for that. I'm going to talk to you about oils for peacefulness to help you get rid of and release some of that anxiousness that might be maybe a default emotion for you. I'm going to share with you my blend for that. And then also oils, the specific oil that I like to use every single day to help support a speedy metabolism. All right, let's go. Let's get in. Let's dive in. If you have questions about any of this stuff, post them in the comment section. If you're just popping on Instagram, let me know where you're coming from. I love to see people coming in from all over the world. So awesome. Okay, so first things first, my favorite oil for hormones. Lois, hey lady, good to see you on here. My favorite oil for hormones is Claricon. Now, like I said before, depending on what hormonal issue you might have, it might be more than Claricon for you. But the reason why I like Claricon kind of as a general overall base is because if you look at the oils in here, you're actually affecting multiple factors that contribute to multiple hormonal imbalances. Okay, so let's start by talking about how Claricon is going to support a healthy estrogen and progesterone balance. So I know, oh good, I'm so glad you love that oil. Claricon is something I actually use every single day. I'm somebody that's dealt with really painful cycles, lots of inflammation. I get it to the point where I feel the pain so bad, I can't get out of bed. And I notice that when I'm using Claricon every day to support my overall hormonal balance, I don't even have those cramps anymore. Isn't that amazing? That is such a testament to the power and strength of hormonal imbalance. I mean, it can really keep you in the bed, keep you bedridden. So what's in Claricon for estrogen support is ylang ylang. I love ylang ylang. And there's also clary sage. Clary sage and ylang ylang work together to support your body in being able to produce adequate amounts of estrogen. Now, as women in the postmenopausal world, this is also going to be very supportive for you because it's in the postmenopausal time that the ovaries have gone into retirement, but your adrenal glands still need to be able to produce adequate amounts of estrogen. Not as much amounts of estrogen, but still adequate amounts, because estrogen is very breast protective for us women, it's brain protective for us women, it's heart protective. And so when our estrogen starts to take a nosedive, we start to experience maybe some deficiencies in those areas. And we also know that estrogen is connected to us feeling happy and contented. So when we have low amounts of estrogen, we can be more prone to feeling sad. Hey, Mary, honey, so good to see you in here. Now there's also in Claricon, there's also Vitex oil. So Vitex oil is from the chaste tree plant. The chaste tree herb is what we use in herbal medicine to help balance progesterone. You actually have the essential oil from the chaste tree plant. It's called Vitex oil. It's in Claricon. Isn't that great? So you have the estrogen support, you have the progesterone support, and then what is it that you think might mostly lend to female hormone imbalance? What life factor do you think that might be? It's stress, right? Us women think that we are responsible for so many people outside of ourselves, right? We've got our partners, we've got our parents, we have our children, we've got everything feels like, female, everything rests on the female shoulder for the most part, right? It can feel like that sometimes. So of course, stress is going to throw off all the rest of those female hormones. So in Clary Calm, you guys, isn't doTERRA so freaking brilliant? Like they thought of all of these factors and put all the oils in here to support that. The oils in here, geranium oil, lavender oil, Roman chamomile oil, those are all floral oils known to help support relaxation. Isn't that amazing? Now the geranium oil in here is going to actually specifically support the adrenal glands. I love that. Now, if you need extra adrenal support, here's a hot tip. Bring basil into your life. You could do a drop under your tongue. No, it does not taste awesome when you do a drop under your tongue. But man, if you have adrenal fatigue, you will notice a difference. I love adding the basil when I'm feeling particularly drained. So there's all of that in here. And finally, there's cedarwood. There's a little bit of cedarwood in the Clary Calm. And do you know why that is? It's because a lot of women live in the state of being wired, right? We can get stressed out. I know this is me, stressed out and feel like I've got it all hanging out up here. Too much is going on in my brain and I'm not grounded enough. And so cedarwood is that thick, real sappy oil. It's coming from the bark of the tree. We know that bark oils are very grounding for us. They help take us out of our head and ground us back into Mother Earth. And so that's all, you guys, all of that is in Clary Calm. And I should have looked at the prices of each of these before, but this bottle, I want to say is like $24. And think about how many times you can use this. This thing will last you months and months. Clary Calm is actually a verb in my house. So when I'm having that week before, when everything is like, whoa, super revved up in my mind, right? I get real anxious and all my, stuff really comes out in that week before the cycle. My husband has coined the phrase, Clary Calm that down. And he'll gently bring up the Clary Calm, hand it to me. And the best place to put this, guys, is on the abdomen, in the lower abdomen, or on the wrists. You can also roll this down the spine. Do what feels best for you. Okay, so that's happy hormones. That's Clary Calm. Let's dive into better libido. Guys, let's be honest, that's kind of the thing for a lot of people because of stress. So what I love about Passion is that it smells amazing. This is like an aphrodisiac oil. So if you, I know this is kind of taboo for social media, but we're going to talk about it, okay? Because this is like part of quality of life for women, okay? So if you read about some of the oils in here, they've been used for thousands of years as natural aphrodisiacs. So there's Demonia oil in here, which is an oil that doTERRA doesn't sell as a single. So it's a great way for us to get Demonia oil is in this blend. Jasmine oil is in here, another natural aphrodisiac. And then there's oils that are spicy. So those spicy oils like clove, cinnamon, and ginger, they help to connect us emotionally to that spicy, sassy side of ourselves, right? So if you're somebody that feels like, maybe you're feeling that you're having a hard time tapping into that side of you, tapping into the spicy side of yourself, roll this on your throat, okay? It's really a great place to roll that, or on the back of your neck. There's also, and cardamom is another spicy oil in here. And then finally, there is sandalwood oil in here. Now, sandalwood is a really nice hormonal supportive oil. Now, Passion, whether you know this or not, I'm sharing this with you, it's also really recommended for men. So if your hubby or your partner, your male partner is like dealing with some hormone issues, lack of libido, this is actually, it doesn't smell super feminine. It's because it's a lot of the spicy oils in here, some of the woodsy oils, the floral jasmine, some people think is feminine, but that's not all you smell in this blend. You smell a lot of the spicy. And so it's a really great oil for men to use as well. You can certainly use Passion in a diffuser in your home, specifically your bedroom, for libido. You can get it like this, or you can get it in the roll-on. I like the roll-on because I use it as a perfume quite frequently. Okay, so that's oils for libido. If you're just popping in, hello Yvonne, hello Recipe for Renewal. Where are you guys coming from? Let me know. We just covered the favorite blend for happy hormones, And we also covered my favorite blend for libido. So that's Clary Calm for happy hormones, passion for libido. Let's talk oils for less anxiousness. Okay, throw up a oh yeah in the comment section, Facebook, Instagram, if you've dealt with anxiousness. Hey, Switzerland. Oh my God, that's so awesome. So happy you're tuning in. If you have dealt with anxiousness, post in the comment section, oh yeah. I can honestly tell you the Peace Blend by doTERRA has been nothing short of phenomenal. I have never experienced such relief with anxiousness as I have with peace. Now, sometimes that anxiousness can get to be so severe that I have to apply it a few times. Sometimes I'll notice that the peace helps to release and transform that feeling that sits in my body, but then I have to redo it again. And what I invite you to do as you're experiencing that anxiousness is apply the oil. I love the wrist, and Desiree Manadog, who's actually an acupuncturist, shared with me that if you roll peace on the outside of your forearm, on the soft side, outside like this, that's actually a great way to get the oils into your system quickly. I actually like to do this first, put the oil in, because sometimes that anxiousness, I'm in that space where I don't even have the emotional bandwidth to ask myself what's wrong. And so what I love about the peace oil is I apply it and then I take a minute and inhale it. Now, when you inhale, what you're doing is you're activating that whole pathway that goes from the olfactory nerves into the limbic system, into the hormone system via the hypothalamic pathway. And what I like about that is as I'm smelling it, I'm actually helping to stop and break up those neural pathways that can sometimes feel like they're spinning 500 miles an hour down anxious road, right? So as you smell that, it actually helps to put you into a place where you can even tap in to yourself, tap into that intuition and start asking, what am I anxious about, right? We don't want to go in and numb that anxiousness necessarily. It's a good idea to ask yourself what it is. And sometimes I realize it's something as silly as I feel like I have to get these certain things done before a certain time. Like I've put too much stress on myself, too much expectation. And so instead of using the oil to just, transmute the anxiousness, which is, sometimes appropriate, most of the time I've gotten in the habit now of asking myself, what am I anxious about? And I realize a lot of it is, unrealistic expectations on myself, right? So I love the Peace one for that, and I totally recommend it. Veery is sharing a Peace tip for us on Facebook. Thank you, Veery. She says that she uses the Peace for her toddlers, for her emotional toddlers, probably when they're having emotional breakdowns and little temper tantrums, right? This is one I've given my niece when she was really upset about something. When kids are little, they can't express themselves, and so they throw the tantrums, right? And I just will never forget what happened when I just opened the bottle and I didn't know what to do. And I just went like this to her, and she just grabbed it from me and smelled it, and the tears stopped flowing immediately. It was like the sweetest thing ever. Kids know what to do with oils. It's so sweet. Okay, so if you love peace, let me know. Put peace in the comment section if you love peace. If you haven't tried it and you want to, place it on your next order with doTERRA. It's phenomenal. And then finally, we're going to talk about oils for speedy metabolism. Now, truthfully, there's a lot of different oils for speedy metabolism, and the one I'm going to share with you, you actually might be a little bit surprised about. But my favorite oil for speedy metabolism, I just realized I had grabbed the wrong one here. My favorite oil for speedy metabolism is grapefruit oil. So grapefruit oil, oh my gosh, let me make sure I find it. Grapefruit oil has actually been studied and proven to stimulate the breakup of fat, lipolysis. Isn't that interesting? I was geeking out on PubMed.gov, as I do sometimes, and I was looking, I don't even remember what I was looking for, but I stumbled across this article, and it was really interesting to see. It was actually the aromatic experience of grapefruit oil that triggered the lipolysis, the extra breakdown of fat. So I love to drink grapefruit oil every day. In fact, right now my jam is grapefruit oil and rosemary. I don't know why, I'm just really drawn to rosemary recently. And the two together are delicious. But if all you have is grapefruit on hand, grab it, because it's wonderful for helping your body to break up fat. And also it's a citrus oil, so it's going to help you detoxify efficiently. You want to make sure your body can release toxins efficiently, because those toxins get stored in, guess what? Fat. Okay, so it's going to help your body to break up those toxins. And when we have stuff hanging out in our fat tissue, do you think our body wants to shrink those fat cells? It doesn't. But if we can drink citrus oil every day, it helps to pull out the toxin, makes it easier for your body to want to shrink that fat cell. And then, you know what else the side benefit is of grapefruit oil and shrinking fat cells? Is that now your body will want to release excess water. So it helps with water retention as well. And that's why grapefruit is my very favorite oil for speeding metabolism. There's, of course, this blend called Slim and Sassy, which is wonderful as well. It has grapefruit oil in it. I talked about the value of Slim and Sassy and why you might want to do that instead of grapefruit. This would be for you if you have more of like a blood sugar imbalance. There's grapefruit, cinnamon in here, and other oils as well. If you want to know how to balance your blood sugar, oils for that, go to Instagram. You're going to want to check out the Facebook page, True Essentials Co. I just did a Facebook Live on this last week. Hi, Mom. I need to call you. I'll call you as soon as I'm done. Okay, if you're checking out the replay on this and you have questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I'll be checking the threads for this over the next 24 hours on Instagram, Facebook Live. I always check in on our comments. We have comments on this page all the time. So I'm here to support you guys in your quest for natural health and wellness, especially us women who might be dealing with some hormonal imbalances. These are fabulous tools to have at your fingertips. I promise you're going to start to feel better as soon as you start introducing them into your body. Lots of love to you guys. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll be back in here next week.